I'm searing some chicken to put into a salad with fat-free Caesar dressing. I'm making a little extra for lunch or whatever tomorrow. I just seasoned it with straight garlic powder and cracked black pepper, no salt. There will be salt in the salad dressing. So I just heard a smack, like a really loud thing, like something fell. And I saw this little round ball, the black ball right here. And I didn't really think anything of it. And then Jim just got up. And it was one of the snails from Cal's tank. And it totally escaped. There it is. I don't know if it died in the impact, but I threw it back in just in case. But is that not a snail trail? And look at the distance between, like, if I can, like, that's where it landed, and that's where it jumped from. And that's like 2 feet. I had no idea an aquatic snail could get such airtime. So I decided to walk to, there's a church retreat tonight, and I was in my hometown at my parents' house, and I decided to walk to the retreat because tomorrow the retreat goes from like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and sunsets at 6, so I don't think I'll have time to work out. So the walk from my parents' house to church is 9.7 miles, and it's really cold, but I figured it would cover me for the weekend if I can make it in time. That's about 3 hours and 10 minutes of walking. I'm gonna stop now before I get like mugged because my phone's out.
From the beginning of time, but no more so than the last 400 or 500 years, in which we really have come to learn and to pay homage to the notion that I can do life by myself. And the reality is that from the very earliest, Christian anthropology would teach us that when we read, "Let us make mankind in our image," the very notion that we have breath and life is not for me to live as an individual. In fact, my brain doesn't know how to do that. My brain only knows how to flourish in the context of being in relationship with you and others at the same time. You can find me with my hands in the sky, singing praises to the one who keeps my home alive. Yeah.
Hi. Sorry the lighting sucks today. I was at a conference all day today, and yesterday evening I walked 9.7 miles to get there yesterday, but it was very cold. And I didn't think it was that cold when I left, but like halfway there I was like, it's really getting cold. But I went ahead and finished anyway because like at that point my blood was pumping and I didn't feel that cold. But I didn't feel like I thawed out until like 10 p.m. Like all the way, because it wasn't very warm at the conference. So, shocker, today I'm not feeling super hot. I don't think I'm sick, but I think that if I don't take it easy, I'm gonna be sick tomorrow. So I'm trying to I got home and I just took a nap for like 2 hours. and I followed my calories yesterday. So yesterday was Friday. I weighed in at 226.6, which was zero point 0.2 lower than last Monday. And then today it was at 226.8, which is close enough for day to day. It could have, that's like 2 ounces of water. But I've been doing some research and reading some articles and stuff, and I've been watching Biggest Loser, and like even the Noom app today had this long thing about metabolism and how basically if you do like a crazy calorie restriction diet like the one that they have recommended, then you never get your metabolism back to normal or something like that. And I'm sure that I was like kind of misunderstanding it, but like I have been reading a lot about how when you do sort of like a crash diet level calorie deficit, you do screw with your metabolism. And I've been wondering, and then okay, so I found this app last night. I'll put up a screenshot here. But I found this app that calculates your actual metabolism, and it seems like it's a more it makes more sense to me based on like my hunger level and just my energy levels. And the fact that 1,200 calories has just felt like a genuine starvation diet. Like it's really felt low. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to go as far. That one said that if I wanted quick weight loss, I should be eating 1,600 calories a day. Jim's been really trying to encourage me to consider doing 1,500. So on the Noom app, I went into the little doohickey where you can do your settings, and I changed the settings from 2.2 pounds per week of weight loss goal to 1 pound per week of weight loss to see how it would mess with my calories, and it upped them to like 1,550 or something like that. I'll put up the screenshot of that as well so that you can see how many calories I have now. But I've just decided that I'm going to try for a couple weeks at that slightly higher, at the 1,500 to 1,600 calorie range, which is still a deficit of 600 calories at least for my height and weight. And my activity level, which has been significantly higher since I started this because I've been walking a ton, and I'll be starting physical therapy next week. But I'm going to see if maybe eating more actually kickstarts the loss again, or if this has just been a weird week. It definitely seems like it'll be a lot more sustainable at 1,600. I feel like I could theoretically live my whole life at a 1,600 calorie count, and it would still suck, but it wouldn't be impossible. I feel like the 1,200 thing, it's just a matter of time. I will go back to 1,200 or 1,250 if in 2 weeks or so I'm not seeing progress. But this just seems kind of like unsustainable. The Noom app is losing its romance. I'm still going to use it because I think that the daily weigh-ins and the calorie counting and the exercise logging is really good. My coach is nice, but I just don't know that I'm going to need her for 8 months. Because all she does really is check in and ask me to set a goal for the week, and I could see that being really useful for someone who isn't already pretty goal oriented, but I really am. But I was talking to her, and part of why I changed my weight per week thing is that I was talking to her about how like this is just like all I can think about is like how much I just want to go back to normal, and they were like, well, the new map is supposed to help you feel like a new normal. And I was like, well, there's nothing about 1,200 calories a day that is going to be normal long term. And so for me, there will be a point where I return to normal where I'm not eating 1,200 calories a day. And if the goal is for me to be feeling closer to normal now, then I need to do a different system. So anyway, I'm hoping that with the physical therapy, I'll be able to just add more exercise and lose weight faster that way and continue doing the weight loss. I'm just gonna go for a slower trajectory as much as I don't want to. I'd like to, I'd like to get it over with, but and I might, like I feel like crap today. I have no energy. I don't have any energy. I don't want to count calories. And I don't know about you, but like, you know how they say like feed a fever, starve a cold or something like that? Like I've felt all day like all I want to do is just eat to comfort myself. And I haven't done it, but like I think today is the first day that I've really felt like a lack of resolve. And it's not even that I haven't been losing weight. It's just like I'm physically so wiped and I just feel like I'm I'm eating less than my grandmother. She's 91 and she just has this small she's always my whole life has had a really really small appetite and I'm still eating significantly less than her at each meal. And I don't know. So right now the plan is to do the slightly higher calorie count, see how it goes, and be open to adjusting later if I feel like it was a bad idea. But I really don't want to screw over my metabolism long term because I was impatient to lose the weight. So if a less dramatic calorie deficit holds me at a better chance of maintaining my original metabolism, because honestly I think my metabolism hasn't been that bad. I think that I certainly don't want to make it worse at 30. So this is kind of I don't know, I'm curious if anybody's gonna have opinions about how I'm doing this, but I'm just trying to figure out what's sustainable and healthy for my body. But yeah, I'm tired. I don't feel very good today. There's a chance that come, Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to be feeling energetic and amped up and maybe even a little bit revitalized by the extra few calories. And I'll decide that I'm going to try again. But for now, and honestly, lately too, I've been working out enough that I've been earning back enough calories to eat about 14 or 1500 pretty consistently. And I haven't been eating it. And so I think at the bare minimum, I need to be eating what I earn. And I need to start doing that more consistently because I've been watching a lot of Biggest Loser, and I know that I'm not doing things at the extreme levels that they are, but I'm also eating a more extreme calorie deficit than they're put on that show. So I don't know. The goal is still to stay on a program and not just to try to wing it and hope that I can have good, make good enough choices to miraculously end up smaller. I'm definitely going to continue doing this channel, and I'm still going to continue counting calories and weighing in every day and trying to get more exercise in. But we're going to see if we can make this plan a little bit more sustainable without me being just like a moody witch. And without me feeling deprived and frustrated and distracted all the time. Honestly, I need a little bit less foggy head. I'm about to launch a big thing with my business in 2 weeks, and I really need more focus than I've been able to have on this calorie deficit. And I think that as much as I don't want it to be slower, I think I might need to just make it slower and then try to add exercise. So I'm probably repeating myself, but I'll see y'all later.